One has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Good defense with that left jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating, this can be hellfire on earth.
Good counter punching. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Hold her right there. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Perfect counter shot. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the...
I like that round. Good work.
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. Missed with that right uppercut. She got clipped by that counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They exchange punches. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. The perfect counter lands. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes.
No, I don't want you to load up.
Let's get it started in round three. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. She got clipped by that counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice job blocking the hook. She catches and counters. That hook won't score. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Now, you've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Does well to block that left jab. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just...
Don't want to load up.
There's the bell for round 4. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The jab doesn't quite connect. Good counter shot by her. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. She catches and counters. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that.
Now relax.
Back into the fray here in round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. And down goes Katie Taylor. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took her out.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. She scores with that counter. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. So it's plan B time after being... This is the beginning of round 6. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter punch. Missing with the hook. And we may see a stoppage here. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Lucky that hook didn't score. They miss with the jab. Well done with that counter shot. Nice count. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And down goes the swarm. And this replay proves it. The body shot did her in.
That's lights out right there.
This next round is... Here comes round 7. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter shot by her. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers? Hold that thought! Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! That was the moment!
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
She got clipped by that counter. Looks like she's decided to fight on her toes a little bit more. Some stick and move action. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You were thinking. You're smart.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Beautiful counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't land that jab. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The straight right just misses. Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? Didn't whip. Hold her right there. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Do you believe this? Taylor is down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.